Now listen, 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 my loved ones. Listen, listen, listen. Shelly ain't got time for these bags to be ripping. Them frozen baskets I made last night. The bag ain't gonna make it. It's ripping. And so, if you joined last night, I had a doctor's appointment today, my therapy. And inside that parking lot is a Dollar Tree. So I went in the Dollar Tree and I found some more of these pink bags. Now let me tell y'all something. These pink bags is wonderful. Not only am I going to use it as a gift bag, but the girls, they can use it. They can take their stuff out the bag and they can use it for the Easter egg hunt. And when they're done with the Easter egg hunt, they can use it and make it an overnight bag and pack them some clothes and go stay at Granny house. Because I sure make sure I got my grandson one. So when he comes stay at my house, he could just throw him an outfit or two in his little bag and he's set. So this is a win-win situation. The plastic bag, I'm going to still put it in the plastic bag, don't get me wrong. But some of these gifts is very heavy and the plastic bags is breaking the bags. So Dollar Tree got it going on. They got all different kind of characters, y'all. So I decided to get 4 of these so I can put my frozen concept in these instead. Welcome. Can you hear me? Hey, 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 hey. Before I get to talking any further, because my girlfriend ain't called me the first, so she must be busy. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wonderful. Can you hear me, baby? So listen, I came on here last night and I had made these little bags with the frozen concept right here. Okay? You can't even see the frozen, girl. So I knew already that I didn't like that concept. So, and I made princess baskets and they all lifted up high. I didn't want her to be left out. You know, I didn't want her to feel like the lonely stepchild. So, I kind of made the same concept that I did with the princess ones, okay? So, these were the princess ones that I did, right? These were the princess ones that I did. And so, it's the darker pink. Um, and so, these ones is all the princess ones in the darker pink, right? So now I'm going to do frozen in the light pink. And all I did was wrap up some boxes. I pre-wrapped the boxes up before I got on live, y'all. So let me get one of these boxes, maybe 2. So my husband said I better not buy nothing else. I can't even walk in my living room. So I pre-wrapped these boxes. And I am going to, oh, I must have didn't take this one. This was the last of the Mohicans. It didn't get taped. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I had this old Tiffany green teal paper for so many years. I am so glad to get rid of this Tiffany green paper. I don't know what to do. You know, after Christmas, you can go get wrapping paper at Walmart and Target for 50, 75% off. So that's what I normally do after Christmas. I go get all different kind of wrapping paper, and I try not to get wrapping paper that necessarily say Merry Christmas. So just in case you might need to use it throughout the year. And so I probably happened to get this green paper. Baby, it's been a long time. It's before I moved here, so this paper I've had around for about 5 years. And I'm so glad to use it this year for these Easter baskets. So this is what I'm going to do. I got these bags at Dollar Tree. I'm going to open up this bag right here from the Dollar Tree. What all the princesses is. Now, this is what I want to ask y'all. Because I love Disneyland. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know all these darn characters. So I know this is Tinkerbell. Is she, this one right here in the purple, is that one the Frozen girl? Is she the Frozen girl? Can you tell me if she's the Frozen girl? Um, I think that's Jasmine. That's Cinderella. I don't know who that one is in the pink. Um, who is that? I forgot. Lord Jesus. Um, do you know who that is? Right here. Can you see? Do you know who she is? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know what the last comment is, but listen, these bags is great. I didn't use these bags last year. I used a different kind of backpack that I had got from Burlington. But these here, these are the bomb. Now, you might not necessarily get to see everything that's in the basket, in the bag. However, I like the fact that you can reuse this bag. That she can use it for school. Like I said, she can pack her outfit to go to granny house or auntie house. It's a win-win situation with these bags. So I bought a few different characters when I was at the store today. So I wrapped up these boxes with this green paper, teal Tiffany paper that I didn't have for a while. I'm gonna stick this box up in here, and I am going to use these little glue dots, my love. Or you can use tape if you don't have glue dots. I'm gonna use glue dots. Is it hot where y'all live at? It's 85 degrees where I live at almost 9 o'clock. My clock ain't been set back because my husband can't get to the clock. Because why? I have Easter stuff all on the couch. He don't even come in here because this is my Easter factory right here. So anyways, you can use tape or glue dots, whatever you need. I'm going to hold on with the glue dots for a second, if it allow me to, because they're very sticky. I'm going to use some of this packing tape, y'all. And it's good when you don't use this packing tape on the little roll to fold it back so that you ain't searching for the piece like I'm doing now. Jesus. It's hot. I should turn the AC on, y'all, because I'm sweating. And see, here I am fooling with this tape. I knew I should have peeled it back. Oh, my Lord. All right, you know what? I ain't going to worry about it. I'm going to use this tape. So I'm going to take some of this tape, and I'm going to use the, you can fold it. And I'm going to fold the earphones. Because, see, I was going to use these bags here, y'all. The bag is already folded. It's already bending up. It's going to rip before it even get to the child. That's not going to work. It's cute. But that bag is not going to work. That paper bag, that was a waste of $5 that I spent. They're very cute, though. But that definitely was a waste of $5. I should have just stuck with these ones here with the handle. So, I'm going to put tape on this box so that my little stuff can go in this box. In this bag, rather. So, it's a Frozen theme that I'm doing. I started it last night, but I didn't like, when I went to bed last night, I was like, oh, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling it at all. So, I'm changing up the concept. So, I had got these earphones, y'all, from 5 and Below. This is some last minute concept y'all can do. I got these earphones from 5 and Below, y'all. with the frozen characters on the earphones, y'all. I'm taping that to that box that I stuck in this bag. And then I got this doll head, y'all. Let me tell y'all, my kids used to love these darn doll heads. I should have went to the beauty supply and got the baby some barrettes. Okay? I should have added a 2-pack. I still might do that. A 2-pack of barrettes. I think I might do that to all of them. Go buy them a little dollar barrette set at the beauty supply and give it to the parents, because I'm going to have to either repack the princess ones or just give it to them on the side. But if I don't bag these totally up, I can go to the beauty supply tomorrow when I get off work down the street from my house and go get a pack of barrettes and attach it to the baby's basket. That's a good idea, because my kids stayed playing with their baby doll and barrettes and rubber bands. So I think I might do that, y'all. That's a good idea. So I am going to tape her to the top of her earphones. I hope y'all can see me. To the top of her earphones, okay? Now, I got those earphones and that doll head from 5 and Below. Now, 5 and Below is no joke. If you ain't heard of 5 and Below, to be honest, I just started going there about the last month or so. I was slipping on 5 and Below. But 5 and Below got it going on. Yes, they do. No misunderstandings about 5 and Below. No misunderstandings. I've been slipping on 5 and Below. But guess what? Not no more. Especially when it comes to these baskets. That's the spot. So I'm going to just tape my little tape to the bottom of my Frozen. And then I might add another glue dot, y'all. By the way, y'all could have been anywhere on these streets, but y'all out here hanging with Shell Bell. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. I appreciate y'all hanging out. This basket had me irritated, and I said, "Oh no, that ain't gonna work. Don't be in this basket world being stressed out." I didn't like how that looked in that bag, so I said, "Oh, I gotta fix that." I was not happy with the outcome of that last night. So that's why you see me again with a different concept with the same thing. So I then taped her earphones and her head to that box. Now, guess what, y'all? When I was gonna get a baby a pony coloring book, because I ran out of my princess coloring books. But baby, when I went to the store today, I hit the jackpot. I got a Frozen coloring book. Watch out now. God is so good. I got a Frozen coloring book. So I'm going to add her little coloring book to the back. She got some scented markers. I'm going to still give her crayons and her chalk. So this baby here is going to get an easel board. I have a bag of activity little egg things, and it must be over there in the corner that I can't get to. So now that I'm going to drop off my girlfriend's baskets and I move them out of the way, I might can get to that corner before I totally seal this up. But I do got this easel little marker set also that I got probably from 5 and Below. I can't remember, but I think I got it from there. I'm going to add that right along with, now, let me see. Did that other one? I'm going to have to double check that. But right along with, I haven't used none of these Uno cards yet. So I said, oh, let me just give her some Uno cards. So she going to get some Uno cards. And I'm going to tape it to the side of the box, because I have not used none of these Uno cards up yet. So I said I might as well use these Uno cards. And let me tell y'all, you can get these Uno cards from the Dollar Tree. I thought about making a movie night basket with different kind of games, and I might still do that because I have a Monopoly game back there, and I can add a couple more board games, and you can buy some popcorn that's in the individual packet, and everything, and the little treats, the little candies that comes from the Dollar Tree in the box. That's another concept. See, I'm thinking about that as I'm live talking to you, y'all. But my husband said don't bring nothing else in this house. But I'm trying to think of inexpensive stuff. So the baby got her headphones and her doll head. The Dollar Tree got this big old bag of cotton candy. I love it. I love cotton candy. I might have to save one for myself, especially that green one. That green one is a watermelon flavor. So I really haven't put too many of the watermelon flavors in anybody's basket, to be honest. But before I put that in there, I'm gonna give a little paper. My husband bought this from me from Lowe's. It's a little stuffer. I'll just ball it up. Sorry for the noise. I'm trying to hurry up because my husband got to go to sleep. He get up. I work from home, but he got to drive about an hour and something away. So I'll be trying to hurry up so he can be asleep. And don't hear me in here talking. You can use newspaper. You can use, I was using my old brown paper bags because, listen, I live in California. And in California, as of January 1, there's no more plastic bags. So when you go to Walmart, you only have the choice of paper bags, which is 10 cents. And even the grocery stores. Some grocery stores don't charge you for the bags, like Winco, but these other grocery stores, they charge you for that bag. However, when I tell you however, your groceries really don't make it home without ripping the bag. The bags rip before you make it home, before you even make it out the car with your groceries. And so I've been using some of them bags that I got from Dollar Tree and all these other places as fillers too. And I'll just use a piece of chopped up tissue paper and just cover the bag, So I'll just take these two pieces of paper, and then you could just take you some tissue paper, and you basically just want to cover up the brownness and stick that right on back up in there. You could tape it if you want, but you really don't have to. And stick this right back in here, and to give you a little height. And then I'm gonna put my baby's cotton candy in there, and I give all the babies bubbles. The baby her bubbles, and she's still gonna get her crayons, because I got a whole case over there still. I got quite a bit. Everybody getting crayons. She got her coloring book, and then I'm not sure if I gave the other baby 2 snacks. I normally don't give up 2 snacks, so I think I gotta move this. They don't get 2 big ones. You either gonna get one big one of these, or you gonna get a big one of these, and you're either gonna get one of these to give it some height on stuff. And then everybody gets sidewalk chalk. You could get 4 of these, or is it 5? Let me see. I think it's 4. 4 for 98 cents at Walmart. So most of the girls, I should say, get sidewalk chalk. I think I did a few with the boys, but I did mostly girls with the sidewalk chalk. And I just get that chalk up in there. And see, I made these bags last night, so that's why all the snacks and stuff is in here. If y'all didn't join me last night, I'm sorry. But I put goldfishes. Oh, the baby's Uno cards fell down. I put fruit snacks. I don't tape everything. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you in 1 second. Rice Krispie treat. Some more Sour Patch. Oreo cookie. These kids love these little gummy bear hamburgers, y'all. A fruit roll-up, a hamburger, and then these eggs got some gummy, Lord Jesus, some gum, and a Starburst. I don't do a lot of taping. I don't do a lot of stuffing. I'd rather give the babies extra treats. And I live in California, and let me tell y'all, gas is tripping. With this war going on, the fuel is tripping. I just drove past the gas tank station, and it went up another 19 cents. We were already at 5.60. Now I think we're approaching 5.70, 75. We are very close to $6. I live in California, the West Coast. So I'm trying not to make the baskets very expensive for the parents. I don't want them to choose between gas and the basket for their babies. You still got to have the dinner that you're going to cook that day. And so I don't want them to choose between filling up their gas tank and buying an Easter basket for multiple kids. And so I try to make my baskets very inexpensive and full to my best abilities where I can still get a profit, but I'm not breaking the parents' back. So I try to make my baskets full and tall. That's why I knew last night when I went to bed that I was not filling that bag. Um, yeah, one of them ripped immediately before I even got started. So I said, no, that's not going to work. And actually, I really love how the princesses one look. Nice and tall, nice and full. So I am pleased with the outcome of this one. Um, yeah, I'm definitely pleased with the outcome of that one. I might add another activity set once I could get to it over there in the corner. But yeah, she is pretty much set, and I think she looks better than how I had them last night. I feel more confident in selling it for the price that I was going to sell her for. Um, Especially after I add in a few more things that I want to add in. I have a stock pile of stuff behind me. I probably add a jump rope and just maybe some more things. But that's definitely, I'm glad that I used the box like I did the princess so I can give her some lift. I didn't want her to feel like the stepchild. You know how Cinderella got left out? Was it Cinderella or was it her sisters? I think it was Cinderella. I didn't want her to feel like the stepchild, okay? So I hooked her up so that she can be tall standing next to her friends. You know, she can't just be sitting by herself. At least she can be standing tall next to her friends. Now look at that. That looks much better. I feel much better. You know, maybe I'm going to do the egg and tape the egg to her head like her egg is taped there. But yeah, I feel a little bit more better. I do. She looked like she gonna pass the test, okay? Um, and yeah, that is the concept of Frozen in the bag. So let me tell y'all, if y'all got you a Dollar Tree, these bags are great. I know the plastic bags are beautiful too, but after they open the plastic bag and they use the basket, they could put the eggs in it, but they could run around and put their eggs in their overnight bag, their overnight clothes in these too, y'all. And you find these when you go in the Dollar Tree by the registration. They won't be by the party stuff. It's right by the checkout. At every one that I went to, they were up in the front by the checkout, okay? So that's where you'll find them. Like, I bought multiple ones, like, for real. Oh my God. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, they got the Mickey. And so you necessarily, Lord Jesus, you don't necessarily have to have everything related to your bag in your gift bag. So I got a few Mickey Mouse stuff over there left over in my stockpile though, but I'm going to add Mickey over here. And look at Minnie. Look at Minnie. Minnie looks so cute. I got two different kind of Minnies, actually. I got a different Minnie over there. So, I have a lot of people that come with twins, and they want the baskets to be exactly alike. And I know that feeling because I'm a mother of twins too. And so you don't want the kids to fight about nothing. So I get that. So I'm going to definitely make sure Mickey and Minnie is set up as a twin version of something that is exactly alike. Because I know that feeling as being a mother of twins. Um, and I got twin girls. So, but I had people come for Valentine's Day that had a boy and a girl twin. So, prime example, I can use. I think I showed this and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can use. This was left over from my. Not only left over from my Valentine's stockpile, I turned around and bought more too. Because they sold so very well at Valentine's Day. Um, I got these at Hobby Lobby, the spring sale, and I got them for 40% off. And so they actually are a Lego sandcastle kit. So I'm going to use this inside of Minnie. Either this one, Minnie comes in two different ones. I'm debating if I'm going to use this one or the all pink one. Um, oh, yeah, it's perfect because, um, where was I at? Good Lord, I'm about to trip on some ribbon. It could have been the Dollar Tree. They had, remember these old school punch balls? So they got it in Mickey. And I believe I had one in Minnie. She must be in a bag. But they also have this type of bags of Minnie. So Minnie has two different choices. She has the all pink and she has this one. I think this one is very, 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 very cute. So this is probably the one that I'm going to use. So I have to find the mini punching bag because I know I have it because I've seen it. So I can use this, y'all, and this is what I mean about using your leftover Valentine's Day gifts that you might have. And this happened to be one of my leftover Valentine's Day gifts that's stuck over there in that corner. So I can add this to this bag. And for the little boy, I have the same one, which is this one for the little boy. And he can be inside of Mickey. And then, of course, I'll add their crayons and their coloring books. But that is another concept that I'll definitely have, especially for twins, because I get a lot of parents that want something exactly alike. Um, and that would be a concept. Now, the Dollar Tree has the little punch balls, and Spider-Man. You got the little Spider-Man bags. Now, mind you, I already did a Spider-Man concept. I might have dropped a short on me selling the Spider-Mans, but the Spider-Mans are very, very cute. They are remote control cars, and anything that I bought pertaining to batteries, I did attach batteries. Um, I got these big old remote control cars that are in my car. There are 3 of them that are still in my car. I'll bring them out later because my husband is going to have a fit. So he don't need to see those right away. Anyways, I'm going to do another concept with this Spider-Man. I don't know what. Maybe I'm going to get one more remote control car. I don't know, because those was a hot seller. One man came and bought 3 of them. I was very impressed. So I don't know how long I've been on this live, y'all, but I just know if you got you a Dollar Tree, and if you don't want to buy bags in bulk, because I buy my plastic bags in bulk, you can improvise and use these. Now, the Dollar Tree do sell plastic bags in 2, and so does Hobby Lobby. They sell them, I think, in a pack of 6. I'm not sure. I normally buy my plastic bags in quantities, not like LBE, but LB buying by the 200s. I ain't got to that level yet, but hey, I do buy them by the 40s, okay? And if you don't need that many bags, you can just buy separate things, separate bags that are reusable bags. Because actually, for Mother's Day, when I make my Mother's Day baskets, I'm going to make sure every Mother's Day, well, I'm going to try to have a recyclable bags. Because since California changed the rules and they got rid of plastic bags, everybody is going to the grocery store and giving these grocery stores 10 cents, 15 cents, 25 cents for a bag. We need to keep some of these recyclable bags in our car and stop wasting 10 cent and 15 cent, 25 cent every time we go to all these stores that we have to eventually go to survive. Even if you ain't making baskets, just your everyday normal life shopping, that adds up. So with that being said, I'm going to start after my Christmas haul. Lord Jesus. After my Easter production, I'm going to be looking for recyclable bags with, themes and stuff on it for mothers, because I want all the moms to get some kind of grocery shopping bag, since California has did some changing of rules around here. And I ain't mad at the rules, but we have to accommodate with that. So, y'all, I could talk for hours. I don't know how long I've been on. I just wanted to show y'all my different concept. Now, my bags should be able to fit. I got one made over there on the floor. I don't want to fall. I got ribbon everywhere. Let's see. Let's move these 2, because we can't be falling. We can't be falling. Look, this is my area, y'all. But these bags right here will fit, even though I'm having it in a bag. Okay, Shelly, why don't you just pick up the ribbon, and then you won't feel like you're going to fall. Jesus. And then another one fall. Okay. The devil show is busy when he want to be. But you just keep on pushing. All right. We're going to rebuke that. All right, y'all. So let me move you out the way, Miss Princess. So these bags goes perfectly inside of these bags. And the reason why I like to keep it in the bag, so that it'll still look like a gift. And also when I'm out here selling in the streets, it don't get dusty. Not only do I sell in front of my house, me and my girlfriend, we get together. And that's what I'm probably going to do this weekend, is go hang out with her. And we go to the streets and we go hang out and park literally in the streets. And so that's what I'm going to do this weekend with her. And so, fumes from cars and everything, it's dusty. So I like to keep stuff protected. So for now, I'm going to just put it in the bag. But I'm not going to totally fill it up, because I really want to put something else in there. And I just have to get to it. And It's way over there in that corner. And I can't get to it right now today. So I'm going to seal these most likely tomorrow. I just want to show you what it's going to look like. And if the bag is nice. But it fits perfectly in the bag. See? And so it's not going to give me much of at the top to tie. My next size, I might check to see if I have a size just a little bit bigger. But if not, I'm going to work this out. If I don't have one bigger. And take this and pull these wings back so that they're tight. I'm going to pull these wings back and pull it back on the other side to give it some tightness. But I'm going to double check my box of Amazon bags to see if I have one bigger. If not, we're going to work that one out because the ones over there is definitely too small. So I might not be able to use my string, my curly string. I might just have to tie it up. These might get a bow because it won't have enough. And I think I might have at least 10 bows over there. I don't know how to make bows. I buy bows from the Dollar Tree, 2 in a pack. Like these ones here. And keep it pushing. I buy these. I sure do. I don't know how to make the ribbon ones. Maybe one day I'll learn, but I don't make baskets full time, y'all. I work full time. I have a treat business. I do a lot. But my sister says she's going to teach me. And I could watch on these streets, but for now, the kids ain't tripping on no bows. But I just might put one on the top because this is going to probably be taped together, especially if I don't have no bags taller than this. I'm not going to order no more bags. Because I have about 150, and if it can't fit, I'm going to just tape that together. We're going to improvise. Because every time you go to, everything's going up because of the gas prices. I was pricing airline tickets for me and my husband to go to Vegas for 4th of July. The other day, they was priced one way, and now every time the gas go up, it keep going up and up and up. I said, Lord Jesus. So if y'all thinking about buying airline tickets, you better buy them now because the gas prices is making everything go sky high. It's ridiculous. So on that note, I don't want to keep on talking about gas, but it's true. It's real. Gas is very, very high. I live in the West Coast. And I just bought a new vehicle due to a car accident. And I didn't buy a smaller vehicle. I bought a bigger vehicle. And I'm like, oh, wow, very special. I'm very glad I'm working from home. But listen, y'all, we're not going to keep talking about that because God going to make a way. He ain't going to have us out here struggling. So that's why I'm showing y'all, if you are thinking about being basket makers, shop at all these different kind of stores like the Dollar Tree, Family General, and go down Walmart clearance aisle and find stuff on clearance, half off. Catch stuff on sale after the holidays, like after Easter. You can catch stuff on sale and save it for next year. I just told my husband I need a she shed because it's a lot. But you want to definitely catch stuff on sale. Don't overspend. And I need to say that to myself. Don't overspend. But I like to make the kids happy. But you definitely want to be able to make your baskets cute and not be too expensive, but not look cheap. How about that? So that is my ultimate goal, is to make them look cute, not make them look cheap, make them look inviting to buy and to please the kids and the parents all in one. That is my ultimate goal out here in these streets. So y'all, I could talk forever, 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 forever. I showed y'all my transformation of the one from last night to today. I think it looks much better than the one last night. And I feel a lot more better. And it matches her friends. And she won't feel like she left out being like the step child or step sister. On that note, y'all, like I say, I try to make you laugh. I try to make you smile. Enjoy life. Stay humble. Show gratitude everywhere you can. I'm so grateful that I woke up today, and I'm so grateful you woke up to see me wake up and me see you wake up. With that being said, y'all, I say it every night. I have a friend who didn't know that subscribing is free. If you didn't know that, and you've been watching these YouTube streets, and you've been watching several people, you can go like and subscribe to them. You don't have to pay. Netflix is not like YouTube is not like Netflix where you have to pay every month. What's tomorrow? The 20th, 21st? They will be taking their payment from my checking account. So I'm just letting you know you don't have to pay for Netflix. I keep saying that. You don't have to pay for YouTube. You have to pay for Netflix. So if you like people, go and subscribe to them, y'all. Um, I'm on a journey to get to my 4,000 watch hours by my birthday. And every time I say that, y'all just act out. Y'all watch videos, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I try to make my videos less than 30 minutes, so might watch one, might watch two, might watch three. I just know if 1,000 people watch 2 or 3 of my videos, I'll be at that watch time before you know it. And hey, closed mouth don't get fed, and that's my motto. And I'm going to keep on preaching it, y'all. Closed mouth don't get fed. And I want y'all to enjoy your night. God is good, not sometimes, all the time. Be blessed, not stressed. And I'll see you again. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm quite sure I'll be back on the block. Um, you have a wonderful, wonderful night, my loved ones. And happy prosperity, cup overflow, abundance on your gift making journey. I hope you go out and make plenty of money this weekend. It's extremely hot where I'm going to be at this weekend, so make sure you don't use a lot of chocolate in your baskets. I don't use no chocolate. It would have melted like crazy. And even the batteries that I put in some of my gifts, I got to make sure I rotate those in and out from the heat. Um, I think one of my gummy bears melted from the heat last week, and one of the cotton candies shrunk. So you have to be careful out here in the heat with your baskets because your stuff will melt. The sweat inside the bags, everything. I seen somebody put some moisture stuff inside their bags. I'm gonna have to check that out. But where I live at, it's going to be 90, 95 degrees easy all weekend long. So stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, my loved ones. On that note, and I got to talk to myself about drinking plenty of water. Lord Jesus, let me get a mirror. Let me say, Shelly, talk to yourself, girl. You don't drink enough water. Peace out, loved ones. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all could have been anywhere in these streets, and y'all seeing how Shell Bell create all kind of different baskets. But I'm finna recycle so much stuff. And that's what you can do out here in these streets. If you got leftover Valentine's Day gifts, recycle that stuff. That's exactly what I'm doing. Besides the hauls that I had, recycle some of that other stuff too. You might not have a seller at Valentine's Day, but you might get them for Easter. So God bless y'all. I could talk, and I got so much to do. So I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Peace out.